Mortalitystrikerenaldisease, Mortalitystrikekidneydisease, Mortalitystriketumour, Mortalitystriketumor, Mortalitystrikestroke, Mortalitystrikebrainattack, Mortalitystrikecerebrovascularaccident, Mortalitystrikeischemicstroke, Mortalitystrikerabies, Mortalitystriketetanus, Mortalitystrikepolio, Burnoilcosmeticface, Burnoilcosmeticskin, Burnoilcosmeticskins, Mortalitystriketumour, Mortalitystrikemeasles, Mortalitystrikehepatitis, Mortalitystriketyphoid, Mortalitystrikemeasles, Mortalitystriketoxoplasmosis, Mortalitystrikeleukemia, Mortalitystrikekidneydisease, Mortalitystrikeringworm, Mortalitystrikekidneydisease, Mortalitystrikerubbella, Mortalitystrikesmallpox, Downpopular, Downpopular, Down and popular, Downypopular, 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 Mortalitystrikeupne, Mortalitystrikebrainattack, Mortalitystrikevoid, Mortalitystrikehides, Mortalitystrikesepsis, Mortalitystrikepetigo, Mortalitystrikerbatitis, Mortalitystrikepsoriasis, Mortalitystrikevitiligo, Mortalitystrikedementia. Famous up, famous enough. Mortalitystrikevertigo, Mortalitystrikeepilepsy. Metal magnet, metallic magnetic, Mortalitystrikedepression, Mortalitystrikemigraine, Mortalitystrikeschizophrenia, Mortalitystrikeanxiety, Mortalitystrikebipolar disorder, Mortalitystrikedyslexia, Mortalitystrikeheartache, Mortalitystrikehitch, Mortalitystrikehardship, Mortalitystrikecrisis, Mortalitystrikebloating, Mortalitystrikepneumonia, solve difficult, Mortalitystrikebrainattack, Mortalitystrikemeasles, Mortalitystrikehepatitis, Mortalitystrikepolio, Mortalitystrikechickenpox,